They lost control of the price of gasoline, of oil. They totally lost control, Howard, and then they went back immediately. Well, let's go back to Trump. But by that time, it was too late. And they didn't go back because the leases and everything else, they didn't do what they had to do. They wouldn't know. They really didn't know how to. But we could be hitting close to $2 a gallon. I'd love to break it if we could.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this.
There is no way I'm seeing what I'm seeing right now. Moore, Oklahoma, $1.99 a gallon. Unbelievable. I can't believe my eyes right now.
I just filled up my SUV. I have a Toyota Sequoia TRD Pro. It was on complete empty. Just drove my mom to the airport and driving back, and I'm like, oh shit, I need gas. $42. It only cost me $42 to fill my entire gas tank. Gas in the part of Colorado that I'm in is $2.19. Look, the world's pretty fucked up. Things are expensive, but I got to give credit where credit's due. Gas coming down like this is great.
I'm in Oklahoma City, and the gas is only $2.15. That's literally nothing. Like, basically free. So I'm excited. What do y'all think about this? And I made it to Oklahoma City, so I'm excited about that. But I can't believe the gas prices. I thought they were going to be super expensive here. And on the way to California, because I thought that the California prices are expensive, because they probably are still, but I thought on the way it would be getting more expensive gradually, but I guess it hasn't. But I'm excited. Yeah, I'm getting there.
Got some good news for anyone who might dread driving over the holidays. 31 states report gas prices at a 4-year low, below $3 a gallon. MS Now's Alex Tabbitt is at a gas station in Lake Worth Beach, Florida. Alex, what are you hearing from people who are filling up right now? How are things?
Well, Antonio, I've been hearing sighs of relief all day, and that's because, as you noted, the average cost of a gallon of gas in this country right now is just about at $3.02 a share. That's the lowest level we've seen in about 4 years, going back to the spring of 2021. Now, of course, the price of gas varies greatly from state to state. In California, you'll see the most expensive prices at about $4.50 per gallon. Meanwhile, in Oklahoma, you'll find the cheapest gas at about $2.50 per gallon. But these prices couldn't be coming at a more welcome time right now, and that's because it's estimated that 73 million Americans are hitting the road this week for Thanksgiving travel. That is 90% of the travelers this week, by far the most popular mode of transportation. I've been talking to drivers all day at the gas station right behind me about their experience at the pump. I want you to hear what one man had to say.
2 days ago, gas was like $3.09, but now I saw $2.95, and I got happy because I'm going to pass by Boca, and Boca, the prices are a little bit higher than here. Who wants to be spending $50, $60 a week for gas fill up? Instead, when you can really spend $40, you could save that $20, you could add that extra $20 to your Roth IRA or anything.
And Antonia, it's important to note that the price of gas is the exception, not the rule. These drivers are telling me that rent is still too high, groceries are still too high, healthcare, which of course is a hot topic right now, is still too high. But at least when they're at the pump, the price brings a smile to their face.
Alex Tabbitt, thank you so much. I see some palm trees behind you, I think, so I hope you have time this afternoon to go enjoy the rest of the day. That is going to do it for...
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey. Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. And you try to... We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Well, the experts were wrong. This morning, some states seeing gas prices below $3 for the first time in years. Let's get to CNN's Matt Egan for the good news on this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to finally be here with some good news on the cost of living front. So for the first time in 4.5 years, gas prices are averaging $3 a gallon nationally, according to AAA, down by 7 cents in just the past week. Gas prices were low a year ago as well, but they're even cheaper now. This is encouraging to see because late last month there was a period where gas prices were actually higher this year than last year, but that has reversed again, and now we've just fractions of a penny away from breaking below $3 a gallon. Now, as you mentioned, we've got 20 states across the country where the average is actually less than $2.75 a gallon, including North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, Iowa, Wisconsin, and Colorado as well. Certainly nice to see this. Why is this happening? Well, it all comes down, of course, to oil prices, right? Oil prices are about $59 a barrel this morning. If you look back in history, on December 1, 3 years ago, we're looking at $81 a barrel for oil, $67 even last year. So significantly cheaper. And that's because right now, supply of oil continues to outpace demand. It's U.S. supply. Production in the U.S. is at all-time highs. It's higher than last year, but only a little bit higher. OPEC is the big story, though, right? Saudi-led OPEC, they are ramping up production substantially this year. They've signaled that they plan to pause those output hikes next year. But for now, look, this is a good story when it comes to the affordability crisis. Gasoline, it's relatively cheap.
All right. Well, good news for now, Matt Egan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
Thanksgiving feast. If you've got a long way to go over the river and through the woods, I don't know.
To grandmother's house you go.
Bingo. Well, you're going to get a deal on gas prices.
Okay, we're talking about gas prices that are under $2 for a gallon, which is just crazy. When's the last time you've seen that?
It's been years.
Yeah, Fox 31's Jim Woolley joins us live in Denver, tracking down where those deals are. And it's looking busy there.
You know, and the good news is gas prices have been coming down here over the past couple of weeks here in the Denver area and all around the country. But at this station over here at Evans and Quebec, you guys, it is $1.94 a gallon, under $2. I mean, that's crazy for what we've had over the past couple of years. Gas prices were jumping up so high. And it's great news if you are jumping in the car to head to Grandma's house this weekend for Thanksgiving. Let's take a look at what we have here. AAA forecasts some 73 million people will be jumping in the car for Thanksgiving. That's 90% of the traveling public for the upcoming holiday. And about 1.5 million more people than last year at this time.
There may be some people who said, you know what, I want to avoid airports altogether. I'm going to drive my own vehicle and I'm going to do a road trip instead.
No, the price here at Evans and Quebec is nearly 50 cents less than the countywide average here in Denver. That's about $2.47 right now. And that is about 35 cents less than just a month ago. The national average, if you're really going to be traveling to Grandma's house, the national average right now is just above $3 a gallon. I mean, I paid about $2.45 a gallon the other day. I thought I was doing pretty good. Right now, $1.94, Evans and Quebec. We had the big tanker truck here. I mean, they've been so busy over the past 24 hours. They had the big tanker truck here filling up their storage tanks just a short time ago. And business has been steady here all morning long. $1.94 live in the southeast part of Denver, Evans and Quebec. One more time.
Trump, yeah, gas prices suck. Yeah, I'm here getting gas right now. Yep, getting gas right now. And guess what? It's really expensive. It's really high. That whole thing, you were going to cut gas down to $1.99 a gallon, hasn't happened. Prices are still really, really high.
Oh, remember that? Remember that?
So you've accomplished absolutely nothing. So thanks a lot. Oh yeah, and grocery prices, they're high too, and yeah, just everything is just high. So that whole promise that you were going to cut prices immediately, you, sir, did nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You know, if you just know how everything works, things don't happen overnight. And this is why I tell people, stop being so quick to run and post and talk, you know, just for your little likes and your Trump derangement syndrome. You know, again, y'all will never be happy. Everything can come down to zero. Y'all will never be happy. But that video was only made what 6-7 months in. Give it some time. We're only 10-11 months in. Give it some time, man. Eventually we have to come to the table after everything is cooked and try everything. And we were going to hold everybody accountable.
The president said the U.S. was going to drill, baby, drill, and that is kind of what's happened, setting an all-time record in July for the amount of oil pumped out of the ground here in the U.S., and that, in part, is starting to have an impact on gasoline prices. A little higher than the national average at the station behind me here in Philadelphia. We're down to $3.07 for the average gallon of regular nationally. That's about a nickel cheaper than it was a week ago, a dime cheaper than a month ago, and it's not nickels and dimes when you fill up your tank. 33 states now have an average gas price below $3. Oklahoma leads the way on the.
Now, let's be honest. This doesn't make them happy. It can go even lower than this. It still won't make the Trump deranged folks happy. I got to remember that now. Okay. Remember, we must remember that he is the big bad orange man. We must hate the big bad orange man. That our democracy, the country's destroyed, the Constitution.
Low end, $2.57. No surprise, California on the high end at $4.66.
Living tends to come with higher overall cost of living, including gas. All over the country, gas prices are at an all-time low. But you might not notice it in the blue states, especially like Illinois, since we're one of the states that pay the highest gas taxes in the country. Oh yeah, and in 2026, that budget that Illinois have, Pritzker have, we will be paying 45% more taxes on the gas and the energy on top of what we are paying now. So let me read to you some of the red states that have been seeing, real low gas prices. Let's see, we have Oklahoma, $2.53. Mississippi, $2.61. Arkansas, $2.64. Louisiana, $2.64. Texas, $2.64. Tennessee, $2.68. Idaho, $2.68. Missouri, $2.70. Kansas, $2.72. Alabama, $2.72.
Over here in Texas, man, we've seen we've seen 2.1, 2.2. We've seen a lot of 2.2, 2.3, and 2.4. And then the one, but these two by my house, they're considered the highest ones we have over here in this part of Texas, because we're outside of Houston, and those be like 2.8, 2.7, and 2. And we seen it day before yesterday. It was at 2.6. The one right by my house, it was like 2.6. And then you drive a little bit farther, and then you find the 2.3, the 2.4s. And, man.
Nebraska, $2.75. Kentucky, $2.75. Indiana, $2.65. So let's look at the average price of gas in the blue states. We have California, $4.61. Hawaii, $4.45. Washington, $4.17. Nevada, $4. Idaho, $3.30. Illinois, $3.20. New York, $3.20. Delaware, $3.20, around that. And yeah, you get the gist of it, so on and so on. Okay, so thank you, President Trump. We see that you're doing what you said you were going to do as far as bringing gas prices down. But in these blue states, that's why you all in Chicago are steady running to Indiana to get the gas, get your gas and things like that, because it's a red state and the gas is cheaper here, there. Voting have consequences. So when you're in Illinois and Chicago and you're complaining that you don't see the record low gas prices and things like that, then you need to complain to your elected officials, your Democratic elected officials, because I told you, you must look at policies, and all they do is tax. That's all they know how to do, is tax you. Yes. So get mad at your Democratic Party elected officials because you're not benefiting from President Trump record low gas prices. It's lower than it was with Biden when he was in office, but because you vote blue no matter who, we can't reap the benefits of the full benefits of the low gas prices. So, guys, we must stop this. We have to stop voting blue no matter who and then running to Indiana to get the low gas prices. All right, we can have that right here in Chicago.